Hi everyone, welcome into this week's My Weekly CBS Fix. This week's Raje Parshas Vayaitzai, Yaakov gives us good advice about how to get back on our feet. In this week's Parsha, Jacob wakes up, he has a dream, and afterwards he says, Vayidar Yaakov neder lemar, Yaakov made the following promise, saying, that what? Hashem, listen, if you're going to give me food to eat, clothing to wear, a safe return to my father's house, and you will be a God for me, meaning you will show me how in control you are of the world, that you can actually help me. So then this stone that I set up become a synagogue, and everything that I acquire in the future, I will give you 10% of. It's a little weird. What kind of promise is this? Is he actually trying to barter with Hashem? Is that our responsibility? And that Hashem will only do for Hashem if he does for us? So in a certain sense, the Medrash teaches us, yes, that's actually very good advice. And that's what it says, Vayidar Yaakov neder lemar. And Jacob made the following promise, saying, who was he saying it to? There's nobody there, but he was saying it to future generations. Now Jacob at this point had felt kind of low. His own nephew had stolen everything from him based on his father's command, and he had to take everything from Jacob, and now he was alone, he had nothing. He was on the road in the middle of nowhere. And he said, listen, Hashem, things are kind of tough for me. If you take care of me, I'll take care of you. And what that means is that sometimes we'll feel a little low in life. And things just don't seem to be going well. We just lost this big business deal. And we seem to be bereft. And Hashem is telling us, and the Torah is teaching us, that we can also barter with Hashem. Let's make a deal. And we tell Hashem, listen, I know I haven't been as good as I should be in my Torah observance. And I know that I've slacked off a little bit. I'll tell you what, if you help me get this business deal, or if you help me find this good shidduch, or if you help that my father or mother or sister or brother should have a refuah shalema, a complete healthy recovery, so then Hashem, I will go to shul more often, and I will give more charity more often. You take something upon yourself to do back. It's this barter system. When Hashem says, hey, so you want me to give to you, but what are you going to give back to me? Now, when we do this, so first of all, it strengthens in us our resolve that actually Hashem is in control of everything, and our relationship is only with Him. That's first of all. Second of all, sometimes you may say, yeah, okay, so Hashem, I'm going to do it for you, but hello, you haven't really done your part. And Hashem may say back, though, are you giving your all, or are you just going through the motions? Are you really trying to make an effort to change? I remember actually when the Eagles were in the Super Bowl and during the playoffs. So everybody around here wanted the Eagles to win. And one of my students, Drew, he said to me, Rabbi, what are we going to do to let the Eagles win? I said to him, well, what are you going to do to let the Eagles win? He said, what do you mean? I said, you have to have some merit, and everybody else has to have some merit that they should win. Why else should they win? So he said, what should I do? I said, why don't you promise to keep Shabbos for 2 hours? Promise this Friday night, you're keeping Shabbos for 2 hours no matter what. You'll do it? So he said, you know what? I'm going to do it. And he did it. And they won. And then the next week, they went to the next game, getting closer to the Super Bowl. Rabbi, what are we going to do? I said, you got to keep 3 hours. You going to do it? So he said, yeah, I'm going to do it. But then he said, but what's going to happen though if they lose? So I said to him, I promise you, if they lose, when you get to upstairs after 120 years old, and you're in Olam Haba, in the world to come, and you see how much reward you got for keeping 2 hours the first week and 3 hours the next week of Shabbos, you will grab me by my shirt and ask me why I didn't make you keep Shabbos longer. And I promise you, whatever reward you get up there will far outweigh 1 million Super Bowls and $1 million and $1 trillion of everything else that's valuable to you. And so therefore, sometimes Hashem will pay us, but we don't necessarily get the payment in currency, but Hashem is there for us all the time. Have a great Shabbos, and this week's video is dedicated to my brother, Shalom David. Mazel tov to you on the birth of a baby boy. May you go from one happy occasion to the next. Mazel tov.